Jonathan B.J. Hayes here, local realtor in beautiful Port Saint Lucie, Florida. Thank you once again for returning back to the home of Port Saint Lucie Real Estate. As always, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, like the videos, and tell a friend about the wonderful things going on in beautiful Port Saint Lucie, Florida. So today we are going to talk about selling your house as a FSBO without a real estate agent. Yes, I know the market is crazy hot. It's a seller's market. And there's a lot of people out there who say, I want to sell the house myself because I don't want to pay a real estate agent for doing nothing. I can do this myself. So what I want to do today is tell you what you need to do if you're going to embark upon this journey of selling your house by yourself without me, okay? So here we go. If you want to sell via FSBO, this is what you're going to need to do, all right? So the first thing we're going to tackle is the market analysis. So what I have seen in the market is people who list their house via FSBO have no clue what their house is worth. I've seen houses that even in this market where everything is very high, houses worth that should sell for $400,000, even on the high side, people have listed for like $525,000 and then they wonder why they don't sell. Rule number one, find a local agent who can tell you what your house is actually worth and will sell for in today's market. Because if not, all you're going to do as a for sale by owner is scare people away. If you've got your house listed at $550 in all the comps, that's everything that's like your house, bedrooms, square footage, year built, or $125,000 less, when somebody comes to look, if they do come, they don't want to hurt your feelings and give you a lowball offer. So a lot of times they won't even present an offer. So you're hurting yourself. In the least, contact an agent and find out what your house is actually worth and can sell for in today's market. Okay? That's number one. Number two, stage the house. Paint the walls, paint the outside of it, at least shampoo the carpet, get rid of all the clutter, get the dog smell out. All that stuff needs to be done. Remember, you're already at a disadvantage. You know, you're not dealing with a realtor who has a huge database that can bring more buyers. So the only people that are going to see your house are people on Zillow, for sale by owner, or maybe you spend a little money and put it on the MLS, but that flat fee where you just put it, but the agent doesn't do any work. So stage your house, make it look pretty and nice. Next, probably the biggest, photography and video. So as an agent, I spend a lot of money in professional photography and video when I take listings of a house. I am absolutely miffed when I do see pictures of some of these houses that people are asking $500,000 for, US. It's $500,000. And the pictures look like, who would have thought? Like, you can't just take pictures with your 2001 flip phone and post them and think you're going to sell your house for $500,000. Plus, newsflash, you're also going to need video. Video sells in today's market. We are in 2022. You need video. Next, you're going to need to list the house. So if you do a FSBO, you're going to only have it like in Zillow, for sale by owner, Craigslist. That's great, but the people who see that are this small. Realtors move the market. We show people and send people different places. If you're not going to spend the money and have it done right with a qualified local real estate agent, at least spend the money and put it on the MLS for a flat fee so at least other realtors can bring you buyers. Next, let's talk about this. Let's talk about you're going to need to deal with realtors. So this is how it works. Normally, you pay a 6% fee to sell your house with an agent. 3% goes towards the agent's commission, 3% goes to the buyer's commission. The buyer does not pay the agent for showing them the house. You do as the seller. So even though you don't want to pay Jonathan to sell your house, you want to save on that 3%, that's cool, fine, and dandy, but just know, Mr. Buyer that's coming to buy your house, there's a 99% chance he's got an agent, and if he ain't getting paid, his buyer ain't buying the house. So just know that. Your chances of finding somebody that that doesn't have a buyer's agent and is an all-cash buyer, slim and none. So be prepared. You're going to have to work with an agent and still pay at least half the commission. Just know that. Next, showings. So if you have to go to work, who's going to show your house? How are people going to see the house? If you think you're just going to show the house from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, you're missing out totally on the best buyers. Some of the best buyers, they look at houses at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. You're at work, you just miss them. You miss them and their agent's taking them to another house to buy. So you better have a pretty good plan of showing this thing all the time. Okay. So now you finally got an offer. Now you got to negotiate. Good luck. I hope you've got great negotiation skills, because you as a seller, you may not know it, but you have a huge emotional attachment to this house. You've raised kids, you paid for it, you almost lost it, you had to work 3 jobs. You can't negotiate how it needs to be negotiated. And here's the biggest reason why you need to hire a listing agent. I'm going to get you the most money possible, period. When you sell a house by yourself, usually the people who end up buying FSBOs, they're investors. They beat you up on price so they can get a lowball offer, fix your house, and resell it for 80 grand more than you sold it to them for, or they fix it up and they rent it out and make a ton of money. You've got no backbone. You do not have what it takes to negotiate and get the most money possible. That little bit of money that you're trying to save, that 3%, a realtor is going to bring you probably double that, what you're trying to save. So have some great negotiating schools. I think Carnegie has a great class for that. Next, you're going to have to learn how to write counter offers. Who's going to do this for you? What are you going to do it on? Are you just going to use the buyer agent contract, which isn't in your best interest? They're working for the buyer, not you. So how are you going to handle that? Okay, it's under contract. Now the inspections. Buyer's going to do an inspection. They're going to come back with a list of things. You got to go back to that negotiating table. Appraisals. What happens when the appraisal comes in? Like, what do you do? Oh no! What usually happens is that's when people call the phone. Jonathan, this thing is much harder than what I thought. Come get your commission and sell my house. After that, legal documents. Again, what do you write the contract on? What do you do? An agent has been trained to do so. Finally, the best piece of advice I could give you is your best friend in all this, if you're going to go down this road, title company. Your title company will handle all legal things. Have a great local title company, because they will make your life, which is going to be crazy and hectic with you trying to sell this house, they can straighten some of these things out. So after all of this that you heard, if you feel saving 3% commission on the sale of your house is worth all that aggravation and worth the effort of doing so, sell your house FSBO for sale by owner. But just know this, that 3% you're trying to save, a licensed realtor in your local area that knows your area is going to make you more than double what you're trying to save. Because when you sell that house, I can guarantee it was a lowball offer and I could have got you much more. So if you are looking to sell via FSBO, these are some tips for you. I wish you the best of luck. If you're living in Port Saint Lucie or the Treasure Coast in that area and you're looking for an agent that knows Port Saint Lucie inside and out and can help you get max dollars, all of my information is below. If you have a question, call me or text me and say, Jonathan, I need to find out what this house is worth because I need to sell it. I will be more than glad to help you with that. If you have any questions, give me a call. If you've gotten pertinent information out of this video, you like this video, please smash that like button. And if you really like what you heard, please subscribe. I much appreciate it. And guys, as I always tell you, till we meet again, everybody stay safe and be blessed.